Hello everyone, and welcome to another time-lapse art video and horror movie review with me, Angela of Morbid Heart Designs. We are continuing Ridley Scott month with the Hannibal sequel to Silence of the Lambs. This is from 2001. Of course, it's directed by Ridley Scott because that is this month. It does star the wonderful Anthony Hopkins, Julianne Moore, and Gary Oldman, some of my favorite actors. It is a crime drama thriller, but there's definitely some horror elements to it. So I'm gonna classify it as a horror because fucking hell did they go far with some of the situations and the makeup in this show. Possibly a controversial opinion. I don't know, we'll find out if I ever get like really bad comments on this video, but this is not my favorite of the Silence of the Lambs movies. There's a few of them. I do prefer Red Dragon over this one. Don't hate me, but that's where I stand. This is based off of a book. I don't know if it's loosely or a pretty good screen adaptation to the book. I haven't read it, but I feel the plot and how things go is kind of going off of the success of Silence of the Lambs, even though it's 10 years after Silence of the Lambs. Like it's a cash grab kind of a thing. I don't know, because it was 10 years later. If it was more closely released to Silence of the Lambs, maybe it would be more of a cash grab, but at the same time, it just kind of feels meh for the story. Even though I feel it was meh for the story, there's a lot of good things about this movie. I mean, of course, with the cast you have, the acting is brilliant, amazing, enjoyable, so well done. I don't think there was a performance in this movie that I would say I was disappointed with. It's definitely very graphic. I forgot, because I haven't seen this movie since it came out. I wanted to say since I was a kid, but I was like high school, and yeah. I saw this when it came out, and when it comes to a particular scene, not a spoiler because it's almost 20 years old. Actually, it's 2001. It's 20 years old. There's the graphic scene where Hannibal is cooking brains that he has just taken from a live gentleman and feeds the brains to that gentleman. I totally forgot about that scene as it starts. I'm like, oh shit. I hate this. I hate this scene. This is so fucking disgusting and wrong in so many levels. And of course you can't look away because you're like, am I really watching this? Did this really happen? Is this happening before my eyes? So yeah, that was a thing. Just to warn you, if you don't like that kind of stuff, don't watch this movie. If you do, totally watch the movie. I think they did really good with those effects. The music in this is done by Hans Zimmer, and he's one that I thoroughly enjoy his composing skills. I think he's done a lot of really good music throughout the decades with some amazing movies. I think he's great. I love him. I don't hear all his name thrown around a lot in conversations, but he's definitely a successful composer. The music was so good, it was actually nominated for 6 different awards for the score, and he won 3 of those 6 awards. So I feel better looking at the awards like I typically do, seeing how torn I am on this movie. Fangoria also was torn on this movie. It's kind of funny if you look at it. It was nominated for 8 awards. It won for Best Actor, Anthony Hopkins, Best Score, Hans Zimmer. It was nominated for Best Wide Release, Actress, Supporting Actor, Screenplay, Best Makeup, Creature Effects, and then also the Worst Film. How do you get nominated for the best and the worst in one award thing, period? It's hilarious to me, and it's proof. My torn feelings are justified, and I'm not the only one who is torn. I feel extremely validated. Thank you, Fangoria Chainsaw Awards, for validating my torn opinions on this movie. Even though I am extremely torn on it, I am, with how well done most of this was, gonna give it 4 Zombievers out of 5 because it is a phenomenal movie. The plot felt a lot weaker and kind of pointless. Yeah, very much a pointless movie. It didn't need to happen, but it happened. So that's the only reason it's not 5 out of 5. Everything else was well done, but I don't know. I don't know. So there's my thoughts on Hannibal from 2001. If you thought I was going to talk about the TV series, I won't be talking about it. There's too much to talk about. That's a wonderful series. Go watch it if you like the Silence of the Lambs series. Like, I highly recommend it. Amazing acting, amazing storytelling. Everything's great about the series. I highly recommend it. And I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you, as always, to my patrons, and from my dark heart to yours. Have a wonderful day, and please don't die before my next video.